Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and I haven't covered the Borderlands 4 saga in a couple of days now. I think it's literally like one day where I didn't do a video on it, and honestly, I don't even know how to talk about this anymore in the standpoint of going over everything. If we want to go over all of Randy Pitchford's tweets, I would literally be here for a billion hours, but Randy Pitchford's emotional meltdown on Twitter is definitely not the way to handle a situation like this. And I think there are a lot of things that have happened with this saga that I absolutely already detest. First of all, with Borderlands 4, I think the "it runs fine for me" crowd have just come out in droves. You guys that are longtime viewers of this channel, not even longtime, I mean, if you've watched my content in the last month or so, you know this is something that I absolutely just hate in the PC gaming community, because there are so many different standards as to what fine is. I literally, to give you guys a example, I have a friend that played Dragon's Dogma 2 back in March of 2024 when that game came out, and I remember a lot of people pushing back on that game's performance, and I remember my buddy, this is somebody that I am friends with, I would say he's not like totally up to date with everything going on in the gaming world. I would put him more in the casual category, but certainly not a casual like NBA 2K Madden only kind of guy. He's playing Dragon's Dogma 2 after all, and he was like, oh, this game is running fine for me, you know, I'm getting good frame rates. And we go into his settings because I'm like, no way, like I knew the machine he was running at the time, and he was playing the game literally at 720p. I am not joking to you guys. This is how some of these people are as far as the "it runs fine for me" crowd. Even some of these people with higher end GPUs, sometimes they get their higher end GPUs as, I guess, like a status symbol of, oh, look at how much money I have an RTX 5090 or a 5080, oh, the game runs fine for me. Well, congrats, first of all, you have a higher end GPU. The higher end GPU isn't giving you the performance that it should, being that you spent like $4,000 on your PC or $3,000 or even $2,000 on your PC. And it's just like, I bring that up because I literally, again, know people like this that have a 5080 and they're gonna be like, yo, the game runs fine for me. Not once did they go into the settings. Not once are they looking at things like what resolution they're playing the game at. They just go into the game and I'm like, all right. And they're like, all right, it runs fine for me. And at the end of the day, it's just like, okay, yeah, I guess if you don't care about anything like that and you're okay with the crashes every now and again, it's fine. And like the thing about buying the hardware, which I get, it's a minuscule amount of people that are buying hardware as a status symbol. It's like, bro, what kind of status are you getting? Like, oh, whoa, dude, I think you're cool because you have a 5080. Like, it's just like, all right, dude, come on. Get your 5080, go play RuneScape, have a great life. Like, I get it. Let us actually talk about the performance of Borderlands 4. It's not phantom people that are pushing back on this game because, oh, it runs fine for you when you're getting 45 frames per second and crashes every hour. Oh, that's fine for you. Maybe some other people have different standards of how a game should run, especially a game like Borderlands 4, when, let's be honest, from a technical standpoint, it doesn't look all that great, but I love the Borderlands art style, and I've said it before, I really like Borderlands as a game. I like Borderlands 4 as a game. I think the game is really good. It's a lot of fun. Is it something that's in my Game of the Year contention? No, but I am really enjoying it. Now, obviously, the Randy Pitchford meltdowns have been absolutely insane, and I saw one thing that Pitchford did, which this is something that I hate, just not only in gaming, just in society in general, where Pitchford obviously is getting clowned on based on a lot of his tweets. He had a lot of bad takes, just having unhinged meltdowns, literally telling people to turn off settings that the option to turn them off, I believe it was volumetric fog, the option isn't there to turn that off, buddy, and you're telling people to turn it off in the settings. Okay, so he gets clowned on by a lot of people. What does he do now? He decides to quote tweet people that are saying absolutely heinous things. Absolutely heinous things, which everybody with a brain cell, a single brain cell is going to be like, yo, these people are insane. These people are absolutely insane, but you can deflect the focus on the actual criticism and just highlight the absolutely insane people and be like, oh, this is how you guys react. It's just like, bro, he posted a picture, and I'm not going to post the picture up because it's an absolutely heinous email. The email is from somebody, topdog1971@gmail.com. Like, brother, we are taking emails from topdog1971. This is our standard, and then, okay, we can deflect off of people with actual criticism, and let's just, oh, you guys are so insane. Gamers are so insane these days. It's just like, bro, that's like 1% of the audience, but that is an effective way. Oh, look at something that's so heinous. Oh, you guys are so effed up. This is why we can't listen to gamers, which that's not what Pitchford is saying, you know, in his tweets verbatim, but that's obviously the intention. That is the intention when you take, oh, look at what this insane person said on this social media platform. Oh, that means none of your points matter, and that is what, it's a nice way to deflect. And because it's such a triggering, emotionally reactive thing when you just see an absolutely heinous thing, it's just like, bro, anybody with a brain cell is gonna be like, yo, yeah, don't say things like that, obviously. And I get it that these days, you know, maybe effective use of a single brain cell isn't as common as I would like it to believe, but can we keep the focus on actually talking about the game? We all know that there's a subsection of the community that, yo, I'm sorry that Top Dog is absolutely insane. I am sorry that Top Dog is absolutely an insane individual, but it is what it is. Like, insane people exist in society, and when you have social media and you're a public figure, you are going to get some insane messages. I'm not saying it's okay. Everybody, again, with a single brain cell is going to tell you that it's not okay, and that it's absolutely crazy, but when you put out tweets like that and you're putting so much focus on that, first of all, you're showing that you're going to give a reaction to these people. Second of all, you are deflecting focus on what matters. Randy, y'all sold the game for $130. You tried to juice up the pre-order incentives for the game so people would buy the game. You were very coy and very sly with how you were presenting the system requirements for the game and only put out the optimization guides after the game came out. Why don't we focus on these things that y'all actually did some things that I would say were a little bit sly and done in bad faith. Like, they had that optimization guide ready to go. It was posted at like 5 p.m. Eastern on the day Borderlands 4 came out. Why was it posted then? Did y'all just do it? Like, the game just dropped. All right, intern A over there, you work on the optimization guide. You got 4 hours and the optimization guide was ready. No, they had that optimization guide ready to go, but it wasn't publicly visible to everybody. Why is that? I would argue it's because they wanted to be sly and they knew that people were going to push back. On top of that, you only have two tiers of system requirements, excuse me. You weren't transparent about what performance those system requirements were going to garner you until after the game came out. And guys, this is a game that was literally used as a promotional vehicle for NVIDIA graphics cards, where they were bundling this game with NVIDIA GPUs as a game to promote NVIDIA GPUs. And you weren't being transparent about optimization, performance expectations. It's one thing when, you know, El Shaddai Ascension of the Metatron is getting ported to PC. All right, brother, I don't expect 6 tiers of system requirements for that, but Borderlands 4 having 2 tiers of system requirements in 2025, that is absolutely unacceptable. And the fact is, most people are not bringing that up from what I am seeing before the release of the game. And I said that before the release of the game. You could look up the video I did before the game came out. I was bringing up that fact of there only being 2 tiers of system requirements. Why aren't they being transparent with the performance expectations when I've seen so many other games do that aren't as big as Borderlands 4 do so much more? And again, Borderlands is a game that's very popular on PC. The game is doing very well, but it's a crap show. It's a crap show. And again, my main thing is, again, Top Dog is absolutely insane. Everybody is going to agree. There are other insane tweets that Randy Pitchford are sending out. Nobody is going to stop the absolutely insane people. Signal boosting it and Randy Pitchford calling it out on Twitter, that's going to make people do it even more. And maybe that is going to be effective for you, because when that happens, you can release a garbage port, people can criticize you, and then a percentage of the people criticizing you can be absolutely insane and say absolutely heinous thing, and that opens the opportunity to you be like, this is what all you critics do. You guys just send, you know, absolutely insane threats. You call us names. We're hardworking developers. It's just like a very effective way in actually sidestepping out of criticism, I will say that. Now, Randy Pitchford, credit to him, at least he is engaging with people that are critical of it, but at the same time, the engaging with it and saying ridiculous things about turning off settings that don't exist and, system requirements for the game and, being personal tech support. Again, this is from Paul Tassi. Randy is now doing personal tech support for Twitter users and recommending 4x frame gen for a 5080 and telling them to turn off fog, which is literally not an option in the game. Like, brother, things like that are insane. The game was $130 for all of the content. Like, what are we doing here? And you weren't at the end of the day, you can have any opinion on what you want. I go back to the point, there was absolutely a reason they were not transparent with you about the optimization guide, about the system requirements, and how the game was going to perform until after the game came out. Ask yourself that in 2025, for as big of a game as Borderlands 4 is, why were they not transparent about that? That should tell you everything. That should absolutely tell you everything, but I digress. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.